Hi folks, I'm going to attempt to do a review today. I'm the cameraman and the narrator, so this is going to be tough. I'm in my garage here. I'm going to try and review this Craftsman lawnmower that I just bought yesterday. It's July 2nd, 2009. This here is a Sears Craftsman 21-inch 675 series non-propelled rotary lawnmower. The model number is 38906, and it costs about $239.99. Plus tax in Rhode Island came to about $257. I bought it yesterday. Did a lot of reviewing and online research, and then I went to all the stores and did what I could, trying to finagle a deal here. Anyway, please bear with me. I'm going to be stammering around, probably tripping over things, trying to tell you about this. I have a paper here. Ready? Okay. This is a 3-in-1 lawnmower, which means it'll side discharge, it'll mulch, and it'll rear bag. I was going to show you the rear bag, but it's hanging up on the other side of the garage and I can't get to it. It's called a dust blocker rear bag, and it's supposedly a really fast, simple, easy way to do bagging on the back. I'm going to be using it for leaves in the fall, but I'm going to be mulching the rest of the time. I used this lawnmower yesterday for the first time, and I did side discharge because the grass was so long. I didn't want to get it all gummed up. And today I was going to mulch it all, but unfortunately it rained all day today, so I decided to do this review instead. So let me tell you about this mower. It uses a Briggs & Stratton 675 series Platinum engine. It's got 6.75 foot-pounds of torque. This is the large wheel model, so in the back it's got the large wheels. There is a small wheel version which is exactly the same, and it's called the 38905. That's the model. It's the same price, same everything, but if you can get the large wheels, I recommend it highly, especially if you have any small steps to go down, or that's what we have it for. And if you have to get up a little embankments, it's just an easier way to maneuver the mower. So this was about the most simple setup I've ever done. I opened the box with a razor blade, I wheeled it out, I took the handle and set it up using these two wing nuts, locking it in place down here. Took 2 seconds. I poured the whole bottle of oil that it came with into the oil dipstick tube, just like you're supposed to. I filled it with some fresh 87 octane, and I swear, one pull, and this thing was going, ready to cut your feet off. It was great. It is guaranteed to start in 1 and 2 pulls. If you go into Sears and you see any of the lawnmowers with this blue handle here, that means it is guaranteed to start in 1 or 2 pulls. It's kind of a weird looking handle too. So, like I said, it's a 3-in-1, guaranteed to start in 1 or 2 pulls. This is a single speed. There is no throttle control. It's got a domed deck so that it mulches better, and it also gets filled up with grass more. But that's the trade-off. You do have to clean it, and that's probably the only negative thing about this lawnmower so far is having to clean it. There's little places for grass to get stuck in there, and you want to keep it clean. So I did it with my fingers. Took about 5 minutes. Dumped out a little bit of gasoline doing it. Probably should have turned it over the other way. Anyway, let's see. It cut great. The lawn looks fantastic. It's nice and even. This maneuvered easily. There are 3 blades that are available for it. One is just for mulching. One is for mulching and bagging, and then it comes with the standard blade, which is what this has got in it. And it's good for all 3 things, discharging and everything. With that, if you're trying to get 3 things out of one lawnmower, you realize it's going to do some things better than others. And the weak point on this one is the side discharge. It has a tendency to clump, but if you're like me, you don't just go over your lawn once. You kind of go over the clumps and you spread it around. And I have not mulched with this yet, but I intended to mulch today what I cut yesterday, but it rained all day, so I couldn't do that. Anyway, I show you the handles fold down, and then I believe there's a way that you can turn this lower portion over and have the whole handle assembly sit either higher or lower. They don't make it clear, and I read the instructions and I still don't see how that can happen, because the hole for the bottom of the handle isn't off center, it's in the center, and so if you turn it over, it'll just be over. So I haven't figured that out yet, but that's what the instructions say. Well, maybe we'll try that at some other point. Let's see. There's two engines that you can get in these lawnmowers. There's a gold series and a platinum. Like I said, this is a platinum series, as it shows right there. The difference that I've seen with what little information I could gather is that this platinum series is their top of the line. It's guaranteed to start in one pull, just like the gold series. However, this has got a self-priming, self-choking engine. So when you go to start it, it's guaranteed to start in one or two pulls. The gold series has a bulb push for the gasoline squirt into the carburetor for the priming. And you have to squirt it a couple times to get it to work. I don't know about the choke, but I'm pretty sure it's got an auto choke on that one too. So for a little bit more money, this one is just a no-brainer. No bulb to push, even though I don't think that that's seriously enough to call something a different thing and charge $40 more. But it was there, and they didn't have the red one, so I couldn't buy that one. So I ended up with this one. Let's see. Consumer Reports actually rated a model similar to this. It had all the same specs, but they had a different model number. I forget what it is. As good all the way across the board. Not excellent, not very good, but good. I don't know if I agree or disagree with that. The Consumer Report is not always right. I have some of their other products that they reviewed, and they've got a lot of things where they really didn't research enough, or they looked at it in a funny way, or forgot that other people use things differently, or whatever. But this thing cut great. I mean, really, starts right up, cuts great. I don't know what else you could ask from it. And it was inexpensive. So it's got two acronyms, PCS, Precision Cutting System, which the two black models, the two platinum models have, and MRS, Most Reliable Starting, which is the blue handle, like we said. Other than that, I haven't had it long. The other reviews that I've read on Sears about this is it's got 5-star, 4-star, and one guy didn't think it pushed as easy as his other mower, so he gave it a 1-star, which it didn't make sense. But he couldn't spell either. So anyway, that's what this is all about. Once again, this is the Craftsman 675 Series Platinum, and it's about $240 at your local Sears. I hope this review helped.